If you're new to investing and you have, let's say $500 that you're willing to use to invest into different stocks and businesses to start that long-term wealth building journey that people like to talk about, the first thing you want to do, or rather what you don't want to do at all, is follow the hype, follow the meme stocks and the things that people are talking about on YouTube, the stuff that your friends are talking about, and the GameStops and the Open Doors and don't do none of that. Don't put your money into none of that, especially if you're new to investing. Instead, what you want to do is set yourself up for long-term appreciation, long-term wealth, and safety, consistency. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. If you're new here, my name is Nick, and I'm learning how to get my money to work for me using the stock market. If that sounds interesting to you, then make sure to stay tuned. Your goal for this $500 investment should not be to double it overnight. Do not get on Robinhood, Fidelity, M1 Finance, any of these brokerage apps or brokerage platforms and start to treat your portfolio as if it's a casino. You'll lose all your money, you're gonna be more frustrated than you are happy, and you're likely not gonna wanna invest again, especially if you're a new investor. Instead, what you wanna do is take your $500 investment and build it into a smart portfolio with a foundation that focuses on stability, growth, safety, and income. Here's a simple structure you can follow to kind of get started. With the $500 investment, you can put the bulk of it into a core ETF for stability and long-term growth, about $300. With the other 200, you can take 150 of that 200 and put it into a dividend ETF or a dividend stock for consistent income. And then lastly, with the remaining 50, you can put it into a growth stock or a more speculative play for learning and potential upside. Start with a core ETF, something that tracks the overall market like the S&P 500. Specific examples will include SPY, VOO, VTI, stocks like that. These ETFs hold hundreds of companies in a single investment, giving you instant diversification. Historically, the S&P 500 has averaged around an 8 to 10% annual return over the long term. That's what builds wealth quietly over time, without consistent buying, selling, or guessing what's next. Next, after you decide which core ETF you're going to use for your portfolio, whether it be SPY, VOO, VTI, any of those options or others, once you decide what the core ETF is going to be, you're going to allocate another 150 towards dividend stocks. This is going to be what is going to give your portfolio the passive income that you want to see, the snowball effect, the compounding, all of those things, the making money while you sleep. You can go with a dividend ETF like SCHD, which focuses on financially strong companies with a history of paying and raising dividends. Or you can choose a reliable individual stock like Coca-Cola or Johnson & Johnson. The idea is to create a small stream of income that grows over time. As those dividends are paid out, reinvest them back into the same stock or ETF. That's how compounding starts. Finally, with the last $50 remaining out of the budget, you can put this into a growth stock or a company that you believe in long term. Some really good examples are Apple, Nvidia, Palantir. I like Robinhood personally, the brokerage app that a lot of people use. This portion of your portfolio teaches you how to track a stock, read earnings reports, and learn how price moves over time. It's not about hitting the home run, it's about learning how to stay engaged while the rest of your portfolio does the heavy lifting. At this point, here's how your $500 portfolio should look. 300 should be into a core ETF like SPY, VOO, or VTI. 150 should be into a dividend stock or ETF, something like SCHD, or single stocks like Coca-Cola or Johnson & Johnson. And then 50 should go into a growth stock. This could be anything you want it to be. Robinhood, Nvidia, Tesla, Amazon, Google, doesn't matter. This structure gives you exposure to the entire market. It teaches you how dividends work, and it lets you learn from owning a single company. It's balanced, simple, and it's a great starting point for beginners. So with just $500, you can get started building real long-term wealth. And to be honest, you don't even need 500. This can be done with 100, 200. Just stick with the same concepts. Invest the bulk majority into a core ETF. Invest the remaining into a good dividend ETF. A small portion into a growth stock, and then you can get the ball rolling. Just remember to stay consistent, add to your portfolio, reinvest dividends, and give it all time. If this video was interesting to you and you got some value from it, then please make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And let me know which investments or stocks you have from your portfolio. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.